This is Feed Your Mind, and so two new artists have came forward to explain to the world that they're creating images for the Webb telescope. So the outer space images that people have been seeing are not real, according to these people that have been generating the images for NASA. These are the official people for NASA. They have interviews with NPR radio, and they have other presentations. You can confirm that they do work for NASA, and this is what they do. They generate images in the space department where they work with scientists and they analyze data, and sometimes they say they even use their best guess at as far as how they want a picture to look. And they are generating these images, and they're not real. They say they understand people think they're real, but they say that's just pretty much what they're hired to do, is to make photorealistic images using their imagination and data and coming up with a nice looking picture. So basically, the two artists, well, one goes by the name of Tim Pyle, the other one goes by the name of Robert Herc. And when you look into their background on their social media profiles, you can find out that these guys actually have a long history in Hollywood, working on science fiction movies and cartoons, and they're Hollywood animators and they're computer graphic experts. So they probably have a team, and they get together and make these images. And basically, they even say they sometimes leave Easter eggs in some of their images. So when people point out stuff like the Disney character Pluto on the planet Pluto, that's an actual Easter egg, because these NASA artists are saying they leave stuff like that in the images. People have pointed out Mickey Mouse, and sometimes I think people have found stuff in the clouds. So that's a real thing where these NASA scientists say they get a kick out of sometimes leaving Easter eggs in some of their images. I don't know if they're breadcrumbs or something for people to figure this stuff out. Maybe they have to tell the truth for people to wake up if you're looking for the information. Maybe because I heard that some of these secret groups, they're required to tell the truth. The truth is supposed to be out there. Who knows why they're telling the truth instead of covering this up, but they are out here in the open doing interviews and presentations and showing people how they are generating these images. So I'm going to leave a link in the comment section and description box, because this information was uncovered by Peggy Hall, the Healthy American. Now, I came across Peggy's work not even looking at this type of stuff. I came across her stuff months and months ago when they were trying to mandate me for my job. And I came across her videos when I was looking how to come up with a religious exemption letter. So I looked at her information and I was able to get exempted from the mandate thanks to her expertise in this field. And then later on, months later, I found out that she does not believe NASA is real and that she knows all about flat earth and stuff. So that was a pretty interesting coincidence there. And then just a couple weeks ago, I think she was on DITRH channel or Jeranism. She did an interview with both of them, and she was explaining how, yeah, NASA is not real, the earth is flat, and she understands all this stuff because she's awoke. So basically, this is the type of information that woke me up a long time ago when I came across Robert Simmons explaining how he's generating images of the earth, and the images of earth are not real. Then I looked into it myself more, and then I found out that there's small print next to most pictures of the earth from NASA where they're saying that these are not real images, they're composite sketches and artist renderings. So that's a big deal to me when people think that these images are real and then they find out they're not. Well, that should probably you would think that would wake up more people, right? The NASA artists Tim Pyle and Robert Herc, they were saying in their NPR interview that they know people think a lot of these pictures are real, but they're saying this is what they're paid to do, is to make realistic looking pictures. So that's what they do. And so they even say sometimes they're making their best guess as far as what they want a picture to look like. And so one thing that Peggy brought up was how the panels of this Webb telescope, they're in a hexagon shape with these gold panels, and she's saying that could mean something like another Easter egg where the hex is like a spell. So the hexagon is showing that this is kind of like a spell. And then when I put my spin on this, I can kind of see how it's in a honeycomb shape. And so that's kind of like a hive mind. So the people in the hive mind are under a spell, and they call it the Webb telescope. So they're believing a web of lies. And so these people are in a web of lies because they're in a hive mind, unable to think for themselves and unable to understand that they are under a spell, and the spell is keeping them in the matrix. Because when they're in this matrix, they're believing in this world that is being presented to them by NASA. And when they fall for it, they are stuck in the matrix. And when you snap out of it, you wake up to all the deception beyond just outer space and the earth. You start to realize that who are these people in charge of us, lying to us so blatantly about where we live? And that's a big deal. And that starts opening your eyes up to more and more truths. And you start to really wake up on another level like never before once you start to realize all these lies. And some people are just not able to accept that they've been lied to. So for some reason, when you show them information like this, where the artists of NASA are saying these images of outer space are not real, some people just cannot snap out of it still for some reason. And it's not clear why. There's even a lot of truth channels out here that, they just can't figure out that this information is available. So maybe they need to see the information. So like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the comments section in the description box and show them the video that Peggy Hall put together, because she puts it all together in a nice little video where you can't deny anymore, because it's the actual people from NASA who are generating the images, telling the world that these images are not real pictures of outer space. And there's no way to challenge this information because it's coming directly from the NASA artists themselves. And so check out the link in the comment section, description box. I'm also going to leave links to my social media and my other channels and my free email newsletters and much more. I'm also going to leave links if you'd like to support this channel. You can donate as little as $1 to help keep Feed Your Mind online. Your support's going to help me get out much more documentary style videos. Plus, you're helping this channel stay listener supported so that I can put out much more videos, because they try to hide a lot of my content. So thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Feed Your Mind signing off.